What up team? So this is just a quick introduction of what I'm going to be doing. So I've really for a long time wanted to build my own turbo engine. I've had turbo engines and cars already built, but I haven't actually built one myself. So I thought, what better to do than buy a little 4-cylinder Japanese classic and go off that. So that's exactly what I've done. We'll see the car in just a second, but this is my first real build, so any feedback is appreciated, any help, pointers is super appreciated. We'll take all the help I can get. But yeah, cheers, and hope you guys enjoy. So we bought a 1995 Nissan Primera SR20DE, naturally aspirated. So this is just a quick overview of the car and a few things that I've done so far for the turbo conversion that I'm going to be doing. But for now, this is just the interior. It's pretty standard, pretty clean to be honest for a 95 Primera. It's pretty clean, no major rips or anything like that. I need to replace that thing, but that'll be alright. That just needs to be pushed back in. Other than that, she's pretty tidy. Everything's there, everything works. But yeah. So now I'm going to show you. Here's the engine bay. So far I've just taken all the things, well, most of the things off I need for the turbo conversion. So intake, exhaust to a certain point, manifold, all that sort of stuff. So we have the factory SR20DET manifold that I'm going to be using. We have a T3 turbo setup there, AR50, 63mm exhaust housing. So far we have, I can quickly actually just take this off for you. So down behind the turbo we have our oil return here, plumbed in. This was, because this is a DE engine, this was all blocked up, so this had to be tapped and welded. Drilled and tapped. So that was a 23/32 drill bit with a 1/2 inch tap. This is the main, this is the coolant port here for the factory DET engines. This is the drain port here. I did a bit of research and heard you can use the drain. If it doesn't work out well, then I will end up just drilling and tapping the main, the actual port. But for now I'm going to try this. So I've got the little coolant feed or return here that I'm going to wrap with the heat sleeve on. The other coolant line I have coming from in here, I run a little T-piece from, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a little T-piece that comes out. So that's the coolant line through there. We'll come over into the front. The oil feed, the car's not jacked up right now, so you won't be able to see, but the oil feed is down there below the oil filter somewhere that I'm not going to show you right now. But yeah, the car came in a pretty average state. Munted up bonnet and bumper. So I've got a new one of those from another P11 Primera. That's pretty much it so far. Here's a run over the turbo real quick. So, there's the turbo. It's externally wastegated the turbo, but the manifold, the factory DET engines come with internal wastegate turbos, so I'm gonna have to drill either a hole in the manifold to mount a wastegate flange, or just get a whole new manifold. Yeah, just get a whole new manifold. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but that is it so far. So yeah, that's the car, that's the project we're gonna be working on, doing little clips on it. Here she is here.